As the world of medical imaging evolves, it is up to us to determine what course to take going forward. And as we do that, I would like these quotes to guide our mindset. Charles Darwin, who is considered the father of evolutionary biology, observed that it is not the strongest nor the most intelligent of a species that survives, rather the most adaptable. Alvin Toffler argued that the illiterate of the 21st century will be those that cannot learn, unlearn, and relearn. We can all agree with Joe Kabat-Zinn in his assertion that we cannot stop the waves, but we can learn to surf. All these quotes underpin one truth: the need for adaptation in order to thrive. On that note, hello and welcome to today's video. As promised, today's video is going to focus on strategies to remaining relevant for radiographers, radiography students, and even training institutions in an AI to remain relevant and irreplaceable in an era where AI is gaining momentum. Radiographers and radiography students alike can focus on what I coined the LERO approach. The LERO approach is an acronym I coined for learning, integration, patient-centered skills, research, and then online visibility. Let's take learning to pursue AI education. They can explore resources like the WHO, resources on artificial intelligence, Coursera, and the likes of them. Majority of these resources are even free. Radiographers can use these resources to learn about the basics of artificial intelligence and how it applies to medical imaging. It can also help them better understand digital imaging systems, PACS, radiography information system, image processing, and the likes of them. You do not need a degree. All you require is curiosity and a commitment to learn. After acquiring all this knowledge, there is a need for radiographers to integrate this knowledge into practice. Be that go-to person when it comes to technology in your department. Learn to operate the AI tools you have in your department. Learn to explain it to colleagues. Be that person that is always called upon whenever there's a problem in the department. There's a saying that the right knowledge at the right time will make you irreplaceable. Value grows with the knowledge you apply, not just the knowledge you possess. So go ahead and use the knowledge you've acquired during your learning. The third step will be to enhance patient-centered skills. Focus on areas you as a human can outperform artificial intelligence in. Areas that involve communication, empathy, human relationship. Therefore, strengthen your communication skills, your empathy skills, as well as your clinical decision skills. Then comes the R, which stands for research. One of the ways to remain relevant in the age of AI is to conduct research. Research gives you the steering wheel in a world driven by algorithms because you cannot control what you do not understand. Collaborate in your institutions to evaluate AI tools, how they affect patient care, how they affect workflow, and imaging outcomes. Your findings can help in tailoring the AI tools to the unique requirements of your settings. As students also, you can participate in AI-focused projects, especially for your undergraduate research, to give you deeper understanding into artificial intelligence. And then to the adventurous ones that want to create a wider opportunity for themselves. You can use platforms like LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, and the likes of them. And then to the adventurous ones that want to create a wider opportunity for themselves. You can use platforms like LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, and the likes of them to share your experiences with artificial intelligence, your challenges with artificial intelligence, and how you probably solved those challenges. That creates visibility for you as a radiographer. And with visibility comes credibility that attracts collaboration. So that increases your sphere of relevance even beyond your local institution. At this juncture, let's turn our attention to the low and medium income countries. It almost sounds inconceivable that AI can have significant impact on radiography practice in such countries. However, we learn from history. Some years back, manual processors were the mainstay of most radiology departments for image processing. And right before our eyes, they were replaced by automatic processors. And then came computed radiography systems and the digital radiography systems. And someday, AI-powered systems will take over. The pace is slow, yes, but AI will undoubtedly and inevitably come to even low and medium income countries. So what can we do? Well, for starters, while AI is still at its infancy in Africa, radiographers can work on being the best versions of themselves as well as making the best out of the equipment they have. So, whatever type of equipment is available, be it a mobile machine, a computed radiography system, be it a zero point 0.5 Tesla MRI or a 1.5 Tesla MRI, be it a 4-slice CT scanner or a 128-slice CT scanner, we should, as professionals, go beyond just using them, but study them to understand the potentials in them and then put them to the best use. Many machines currently have some level of artificial intelligence in them for some advanced functions, but even those are underutilized or not explored. Also, radiographers can master their positioning, communication, radiation protection, quality control skills, etc., to remain relevant in the healthcare system. There's a saying that when you master your craft, the world will make a place for you. As relevance is not about being seen, it is about being needed, and mastery makes you needed. So, master those skills. Now we know that AI may not affect radiography practice significantly anytime soon in low and medium income countries. However, it may not be too early to start preparing for the inevitable arrival of AI, especially for radiographers that are just starting out in the profession. There's a Chinese proverb that says, "You should dig the well before you are thirsty." So, radiographers and radiography students in such settings can also start preparing for artificial intelligence using the LERO approach to prepare, learn, integrate patient centered skills, research, make yourself visible. Now, let's talk about how radiography departments can prepare future ready radiographers for an AI driven healthcare system. The first and obvious strategy is to train lecturers in AI and emerging technologies. AI education begins with the educators. So invest in faculty training through continuous professional development by encouraging faculty members to attend webinars, certifications, conferences that are AI related. This ensures that lecturers understand artificial intelligence and then they can teach it with confidence and clarity. The next step will be to integrate artificial intelligence into the curriculum, which is what I believe majority of institutions are currently doing. Future ready radiographers must be fluent in the language of artificial intelligence. The next strategy that institutions can use to help students to be future ready is to encourage them to carry out AI related projects. For their undergraduate research works, students can be encouraged to carry out such projects that has AI as its focus. They should even be encouraged to carry out collaborative works with students from other departments like computer science or biomedical imaging, for instance. That will give them a deeper insight into AI design, AI implementation, as well as nurture interprofessional partnership and relationship. Institutions must also provide simulation laboratories to augment on clinical posting experiences for students. However, these laboratories do not come cheap. So institutions can collaborate with technological companies or vendors in order to facilitate the provision of such. Then the last and influential strategy, mentorship. Faculty members can guide students towards new career paths in artificial intelligence such as AI supervision and imaging data analysis and reporting. So finally, the radiographer of the future is not just a button pusher. You are a critical thinker, a tech-savvy health professional, and a patient advocate. Let's not fear the future. Let us lead this future. So let's get ahead of the change so we are not replaced by it. Kindly share skills you'll be learning to be future ready for artificial intelligence. You can also drop your experiences with artificial intelligence, either learning it or integrating it so that others can also learn. Also, drop topic suggestions you would want to see addressed in upcoming videos. Thank you so much for being here. Let us grow together. The future of imaging needs you. It's bye for now.